It's a good name, so I could see why.
But that's a premium, though.
It could be an investment. What if that
could be an investment? Yeah. You know what? That's a good way of thinking of it. I didn't even. It could be an investment. Yeah.
With that sounds fire. TWT.
23. How would you even purchase that? You just have to go to the domain.
Yeah, you just buy it.
GoDaddy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
The last set.
Fucking hell.
That's a lot of fucking money, man.
Yeah, that's a bit.
That's a bit. You know, I'm gonna have to get the .ca.
Yeah. Bro, seriously, you might have to because that is a little bit. That is a little bit. 2,300. They need to cool it with that.
There you are.
Thank you, man.
Of course. Throw this. Cheers,
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
I don't want to drop on here.
Great
Cheers,
creative
boys.
energy.
Good.
Cheers.
Appreciate you. Alright.
That's a little bit. That's nice and sweet. I was expecting
That's
that.
easy.
Apple.
It's an
It's
easy one.
easy. I was expecting a hit from that.
The apple is smooth.
And it's
still.
crowned.
The premium, that's the thing, you know.
Still, yeah.
You know what's a premium these days? Actually, why am I saying these days? It's always been YSL has always been a premium, man. And it's like, fuck, I want to purchase pieces, but it's just too much of a fucking premium. Fucking hell.
A lot.
It's a lot. And I'm
Fam,
just like,
told you, the little money clip I got from YSL was flipping $3 from.
that was what happened to that Louis wallet? You took it back,
I took it
then you got
back,
the freshie. You got the one.
Pelly.
I just got the regular joint for now. I showed you the next one. I'm gonna get the Bottega one, the yellow.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the Tego one.
Yeah, it's nice still.
Tell me about that because I'm finna get the green one.
Yo, I'm
gonna get the green Bottega one.
Yo, the colors, you gotta bring in some color. You know what I
I
mean?
love it.
Yeah.
You know what trips me up? What trips me up to? Drake in his house, he has like in one of the closets he has like a bag room, and it's all the Hermes, the Birkins,
the
fam.
Birkins,
Sorry, it's all the Birkins, yeah.
Yeah, he's collecting them.
Collect them for his like future bitch.
Yeah, for his future wife.
For his future wife.
It's crazy.
Imagine she's gonna be walking in. That alone is like over $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
It's probably running about $2 million right now.
They're increasing in price.
It's probably
or in
running about-
value as the days go on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm even telling
That's
you
the
this.
only thing. That's the only bag that goes up like that.
I would never even try that.
Right.
Unless, obviously, when you have the money, if there's a couple million running around, lying around, then obviously do it. But like,
of course,
but
at the
like,
same time. But
it's
you
like-
see what he's doing. You watch Drake do shit like.
yeah.
If you see what he's doing with Steak right now.
I like your vibe with the sunglasses.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna-
put these on, brother.
Let's get
every
the
man
box
needs
going.
those glasses.
Trying to get a little bit more wavy,
You know.
Trying to get waved.
I'm on that vibe, brother.
If you watch what Drake's doing,
Yeah.
he's doing his steak shit. He's got
Steaks?
steak. No. Steak.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The gambling shit, right? So
Yeah, and he's doing pretty well with that.
And
He won like 20 mil the other day, didn't
that's
he?
what I'm saying. So like for him to blow a couple
Drop in the bucket.
for him to blow a couple $1 million on some bags.
That's nothing.
Well,
That's nothing.
what those sites, right?
Well, yeah, that's why.
Oh,
that's
for
why he's
sure,
making the money.
that's
That's why he's making the money,
A
dog.
lot
For
of these
sure.
people, when you
Come
like
on now. We know
sign
this.
up,
We already know. We know this.
sign up during the
This isn't new to us. Man.
I know.
Yeah.
They get your percentage of your losses.
Wait, what?
So that when they get you to sign up for these sites and promote it and stuff like that, if you sign up under that,
Are you talking about
and
ad
stuff-
deals?
Yeah,
Okay.
and stuff, and you sign up, get their free like $20 on this, whatever.
Yeah,
use
yeah.
their code. Owed any like loss
Schemers.
that
Schemers, these people
like,
are.
make off the site, they have a deal with that site where they get like 10%, 20%
Of your losses.
their
Which is
profit.
way more than your wins.
They,
Well,
they
that
call
profit.
it their profit, but their profit
It's
is
your loss.
Your loss.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
It's a stitch. Like it's.
I mean, you should know that if you're getting into gambling still, but I
Must even
guess
tell you.
most
Talking
people
about
don't.
gambling.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when I was on the patio with like Austin and the boys,
Yeah.
lost a bad.
For what?
But we were playing dice on the
Oh
table.
no. See, that's why I
it was a
left.
bad day. It was a bad day. Best believe I walked out there with less cash, you know.
Fuck. That would have been that would have hurt. I'd have been involved too. See,
It's
if
the
I'd
good thing
stick
you
around,
bounced.
I don't know if I had to stick around.
I caught myself every return to the ATM every 20 minutes. I'm
I
like,
had
I
enough
just keep
Coronas.
gamble.
I had enough Coronas to want to jump in there.
Yeah, I hear that. But we had a night. We ended up fucking like bouncing around.
Yeah, where'd you guys go?
We went to smoke afterwards,
Mm.
and obviously we were all flying to
Austin, manager there?
Ty, his brother, his twin brother.
Which
Yeah.
one smoke?
So you know where church is? Corner there, in the corner church. You know where the fucking the Crash Hotel is.
Yeah.
Just in the corner there, cuz just literally, boom.
Like the old Denizen Hall?
Yeah, G.
Oh, okay.
The old
That's
Denizen
what they
Hall.
turned it into.
Yeah, tended to smoke.
I remember
Look all,
the Denizen
look all restaurant, barbecue joint.
There's still arcades?
Barbecue.
No, just one.
No,
game.
it's
No,
Yeah,
it's just a straight little yeah, it's just a straight like
Barbecue, like what kind of barbecue? American or like?
yeah.
Oh,
They obviously that's
that's
what they
where it
say
is.
in it, like a
Okay,
southern
okay.
type feel. But I don't really think it's southern type feel. I think it's just like more. It's like smoked meats and like barbecue type vibe. So I don't think it's anything specific in terms of like region wise or where it's from.
Just the smoke shit.
The cocktails are all good. One of my homeboys, one of my
They
close
do the
boys.
smoke cocktails there, right? With the...
No, not even. Not really like that.
They
It's
should've.
well, actually, my boy that I used to work with at Baijiu, Sean, my close homie, Sean Gillespie, he made the menu for them at Smoke.
Amazing.
So of course,
Big ups to him.
bump it,
That's fucking crazy.
bump it, yeah. But like, it's a nice little joint. We was there last night, and we were flying, mind you. We was on the M, so it was like,
so he was going in.
brother, it was rocking us. So I remember at one point I got up, I looked at the table.
Yeah.
I was like, does anyone want to go for a walk? Or you see all these heads pop up. Or you see all these heads pop up. They're like, Austin's like, yeah, we should go for a walk. Rowan's like, yeah. And then Sam, fucking the homie Sam, he goes to the back, he gets his bike, he gets his backpack. I'm like, what are you doing? We're going for a walk. He's like, oh, I'm tripping. He's like, why have I got my bike? He's like, no, he knew we were going for a walk.
He
but
just wanted to grab his shit.
No, because we were all flying.
Yeah, you just want. Sometimes you just.
And he's like, oh, I'm flying. I'm baiting him out right now on the pod, but yeah. So,
Don't worry.
sorry about that, Sam, but yeah, he was, you know what I'm saying, hit one of these.
Stop it.
That one gets me every time. I fucking swear.
That's
I can't help it. Oh, it gets me
Yeah,
every
that's
time,
hilarious.
you know?
That's hilarious.
That sounds like a good fucking night though.
Yeah.
It was a good night for sure. It was definitely a good night.
Where'd you guys go after that?
We went to the usual Sunday spots, checked out Greta, the Pint.
Yes,
It was very lackluster type thing, you know?
Yeah, Sunday was kind of.
It was a snooze fest for sure.
A little bit
But
of a chiller.
honestly, even like Greta was always, it always has its like crew in it, so. So bummer, but people are scrapping and shit. There was like,
Shit.
I walked outside, there was a scrap. I'm like, I need to
On a Sunday?
A scrap, brother.
On a Sunday?
On a Sunday. People
On
scrap.
Jasper like
People
that?
scrap any day of the week.
Yeah.
No one, they don't give a
Say
fuck.
it, bro.
They don't give a- yeah, straight, they don't give a
It's the
fuck.
Lord's Day, man. Come on.
I know, but you're telling it to people that's boozing, high, and drunk and shit.
Yeah,
You can't level with those people.
you can't. You really can't. I've tried my whole life.
Yeah, you can't level with it. Like, I was at a point yesterday, I was grabbing my boy Dan because he was in the middle of this fight. I'm like, no, what am I doing? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because these people can't reason. I couldn't reason with them, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Always
you can't
drunk and
reason
high
with
and
certain
shit.
people. The thing about certain people is they'll fly off the handle and then they can't come back.
Which is okay.
I don't.
If they keep it like, because I've been like that for sure. If they keep it to a point where it doesn't affect other people.
Well, yeah. Of course. That's
You know?
But I'm talking about there's motherfuckers that be belligerently angry. You know what I'm saying?
There's
And,
some crazy motherfuckers around.
Like motherfucking if he was like that and he just flipped out and then like I'm his best friend, tell him to calm down, he starts scrapping me. You know, like there's motherfuckers
don't even
like
say that. You're bringing me back to.
Yeah.
I've done that to my boy. Yeah. D-Money, did it to D-Money back in the day.
demon time, yo.
I did it to D-Money back in the day. Derek, remember there was one day, one of our, so you've met Derek, yeah,
Derek's
D-Money, yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, so like 5 years, legit, 5 years ago, he bought centre back. So one of our boys from Australia, he brought him back here.
Okay.
And then we all pretty much lived together type thing. Well, I had my condo, and then they had a condo just down the road from me. So, but I'd always be at their crib because we were working at Bottega together.
Oh yes.
Open it, yeah, and then fucking, there was one night we had a couple honeys over, whatever. Me and Senna and I, we had a couple honeys over. Derek's at the house chilling, you know. Me and Senna and I come through blazing. Obviously, we're fucking wavy. You know, we have the honeys here, so we're gassed up too. We're like, yeah, this is sweet, you know. We're gassed too, like, causing a ruckus. Causing a ruckus, kicking down the door and shit, causing a ruckus for no reason.
Noise complaints
Oh,
out the
mate, listen, up the arse. And the thing is,
every floor.
poor Derek is just sitting there. He's just sipping a beer. We come in
Right,
guns blazing.
He's chilling.
He's chilling
having
out.
a nice, what day
No,
is
he
it?
was wavy. He was drunk too.
Oh,
But
yeah, but what day is this? What day is this?
Oh, it must have been like a Thursday.
Oh fuck.
Midweek, at the end of the week too, you know.
That's
So
a good
then-
time to do it though.
So poor guy, he's chill. But I knew he was drunk,
Right.
you know. But he just got home before we did, type thing.
Yeah.
So we come through with a couple of honeys, whatever. And then for some reason, Senna and I think it's a great idea to start wrestling. And then we start wrestling, but then we get too into it. So we're getting pissed off at each other. So so now we start scrapping. D Money comes in between us, tries to grab us. Oh, we turn on him. Both of us turn on him. Poor guy. The chicks are sitting there. They're like, no, we need to get out of here. They're shook.
You shook the chicks. You brought all these back and then started wrestling.
Oh, because we were gassing each other up too much. And then the chicks are like, what's the deal here? We need to bounce. So obviously we wake up the next morning. We look at each other. We're like, yo, there's no honeys. Derek's pissed. He walks out the door, doesn't say anything. He goes to his parents' house for a couple of days. We're like, he was that pissed, bro.
Oh, man.
I felt so bad. I was like, did we get the homie flowers? Like, what did we do, you know?
I don't even want to get into those situations.
Bro.
I know I'm going to... Me and him have planned to live together for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just it's all about pulling the trigger, right?
Yeah.
I already know I'm going to cause problems. That's not maybe not that bad.
You know
maybe
what?
I'm not gonna be kicking the door down.
Like what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck were we
I'm
doing?
not scaring the women. I'm not trying to scare the women away.
They were like bouncing from it. All I heard was the door closed. But I'm like, what? They're gone.
Then you get slugged. You're like,
Senna's like, oh yeah, well done. I'm like, how we well done? What? It's not my fault. We both scrapped. You know what I'm saying? This guy's like, well done. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, well done? Fucking guy.
You see what I'm saying? It'd be those situations, man.
Yeah.
Those situations, they're few and far between.
Yeah, they are few and far between.
They're few and far between, but sometimes they're worth it.
Yeah.
Those are the memories.
Straight up.
I like that shit, man.
What are you doing with your hair these days? I know you always got the
There's
do-rag.
not a hair. There's no hair there, Mike.
You keep it nice and shaven.
Shave it.
Yeah.
I shave it. I wear the do-rag for fashion.
It's a freshie. It's a freshie.
Motherfuckers can come at me all they want. It's fine.
Don't try coming in. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You look fresh. You look fresh, brother. Come on.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there are only a few people that can pull it off.
It comes, like, my hair grows.
Yeah.
In areas. I have bad genes. We'll just keep it straight. You know what I'm saying?
Cut yourself a fucking break. What are you talking about? I just saw your mom upstairs. What are you talking about, bad genes?
My hair.
Fair enough.
I got bad hair genetics.
I
got bad hair genetics.
Clarify for the people.
Clarify with the peoples.
For sure.
He's not trying to knock himself down. You already know what's up.
I know what's up.
Yeah.
I know what's up. Because as soon as, like, I had the situation, I pulled one of the baddest chicks I had. A week after I thought I would never.
No.
So, you know what?
Sure.
A piece?
Oh, it was a nice thing. That was what was I? 21. I was 21. I'm 24 now. I was 21.
Yeah.
And that was when I first, I had to make the decision. I saw, I hit a little bald spot on the back of my head. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, you have to act on that quick too.
Oh,
yeah. Because you're not trying to be caught,
sure,
you're not trying to be caught
sure.
slipping. Imagine you're walking around, someone's like, "Yo, what's up?" Or a ting sees
That's
you.
never,
and she's like, "Yo, what's
never
up?"
a good.
Imagine that. What do you even say to that? Oh yeah, no, I shaved badly the other day.
Yeah, I fucked it up. No, what do you mean? You fucking shaved the back of your head?
Like legit, what we doing shaving back here? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I had to make sure. I was like, it's a decision. Either I struggle my life or wear hats my whole life,
for sure,
or I just shave my shit. And at the first little bit of it, I was like, I was.
Were you always wearing hats before that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not always, but I was. Mm-hmm. And I had a big collection, whatever. I didn't for a while because I was confident in my hair. And the hair was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
I had a haircut like you. You know, it was good.
But
the beard on the side.
The beard's coming nice.
The beard is good. I'm trying to. That's the selling point.
Hondo.
Without the beard,
I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
It doesn't have a sunroof, but let me show you.
Let me show you the undercap. What are you talking about?
You already know what it is.
You know what it is.
All my bald brethren out there, big up yourself.
100%.
No, the thing is, get accessories if you don't feel confident.
Accessories,
but at the same time, here's the thing. So, with my experience as being a bald dude, like, women like it when you own the shit. That's 100%. Why, like, when I shaved it all off,
the confidence that you feel with yourself too.
And I look mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see me with bald, like, fresh shaven, beard's nice, everything. And
you're looking like a Guido.
I look like,
tough guy.
And I come from a fucking gym.
Like, not trying to mess with you type thing.
Not trying to fuck with me.
Not trying to fuck around with this.
Fresh off the shore, man.
100%.
Oh, fuck you up.
That's the island vibes.
But like, it's also like a maturity thing too.
For sure.
Like people think I'm a little bit older. Like I always get like 27.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I would have easily said that.
Like motherfucking.
But that works in your flavor though.
It does. It does. I try to. I never get ID'd no more. You know.
Young ones, huh?
And like, which is I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like I never wanted to look young. I always wanted to look old.
For sure. For sure.
So like,
I think it comes with your maturity too, like how you handle yourself.
I try.
You obviously have a very respectable guy.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
And you give away like a really positive vibes, you know, like a great
Thank
aura
you.
about you. So
Hey.
it balances. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's good with the bad. You get the
Elevates.
baldness, but you get the good personality.
And then you got SP by your side
Hey,
too.
this guy's
We're calling Bones.
Bones. This is Bones. This is
Bones.
Bones.
I'm telling you, to anyone that's ever listened to Bones or hasn't even fucking listened to Bones, please do go on YouTube, type up after you watch this pod. He's gonna come up. That voice.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Straight up.
I love it. That's one of the
Straight
best
up.
compliments. Bro, Bones is
I know. I caught him blushing when I said it too.
Yeah. White people can't hide it, man. I'm telling you.
I love Bone.
But that's the thing, like literally, bro. I appreciate that a lot, man.
For sure,
I appreciate
man.
that a lot. Like,
I
I try to embody a little bit more of a, you know, I've been a asshole in my life, and I've been a, you know, I've had these different phases of different things, and whatever.
Comes with maturity, though.
Yeah, it comes with maturity and learning who you are, and that's something I try to preach. Is like, I've been saying this a lot lately. It's so weird. I haven't been able to say it on video, like
For
captured,
sure.
but like.
Oh, we're live now.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
we're doing it now.
It's like life
Exclusive,
is like,
you dig?
life is like this, okay? And when I
Yeah.
say that, it means like there's a lot of highs and there's a lot of lows, right?
Yeah.
That's maybe 5% of your life. Your life is right here. 95% is right here. So there's highs and lows, but who the fuck are you right here?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna go through life right here, and you're gonna hit a high, and you're gonna bounce back to here. You're gonna hit a low, and you're gonna hit a high, and you're gonna hit a low. But a lot of those times, who the fuck is this motherfucker?
He's the level.
Who's the leveled person?
Yeah.
Most people don't know. They live off their highs and their lows.
That's so fucking true.
You can't live
I
off your
found
highs and your lows.
I found myself doing that as well.
I've done
Wow,
that
that's
myself.
so fucking true.
I've been doing that recently, and I preach the same shit. You know, you gotta practice what you preach, but like, of course, it's hard when you're in those moments, those highs, when shit's great. Like, shit's been here and here at the exact same time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and then what? Then you can't recognize it.
you don't recognize one or the other.
One or the other, yeah.
Right?
Like you're what? You feel like you're just in a state of like
Numbness.
yeah, like stationary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's when you really need to know who you are in the level position.
Fuck, that's you know.
Right?
You're so right with that. I struggle with that so much.
It's hard.
You know what? Even like last night. Sorry to kind of drift away from that.
No,
Even,
no,
like, last
please.
night.
This is the flow of conversation, man.
Last night after I came back from Greta, I went to my boy Mike's house and I brought this girl there, and you know, she was like going off about like, you know, me being like real to myself and all that. She was just on a tangent. She does it every fucking time we're out. She's always fucking. I'm like a punching fucking bag, fucking chick. But she's good people, which
Right, of course.
you know. But I think it's because she cares, you know. But she
It's
asked me.
usually when people are begging or hitting you the most, you know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
Especially someone you know hitting little points. Because
they know what to do.
Exactly.
You know what to hit. Especially if it's a chick that you know, like she's pretty much like my sister type thing, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll take this from me, but no one else type thing,
100%,
you know.
100%.
And then she asked me a question. She's like, "Are you in pain?" You know, like emotional, like, and pretty much like anything under that spectrum.
Mm.
And I had to think for a bit. I had to think for a second, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, for real, I am. Because I don't, like, obviously with everything that's happened with my hand and, like, injury and shit, and just, like, losing a sense of myself, per se, she asked me, it's like, are you in pain? I never really thought about it, but I was like, man, I kind of am, innit? But it's like a daily, just like what you're saying, you never know where you are,
100%.
type thing. So, like, I've never really known why, like, especially recently, after the injury.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that at all? Or you
Yeah, no, I'm happy to talk about that. Yeah, so fucking obviously it was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, so I must have finished at work.
Right.
We closed up, had a couple of drinks after, and then I was gonna link up with a few of the dogs.
Right.
So I was gonna go to the crib and change.
Right.
But I was just sipping. I was just fucking sipping a lot, you know. I got to a point where, so the boys ordered an Uber for me to go to this house party, New Year's Eve, whatever celebration.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I need to get to the crib and change. I want to get fitted out, you know.
Right.
And mind you, so I've got Raynaud's disorder, so it's like to do with bad blood circulation. So when it in harsher temperatures, when it gets cold, my fingers turn yellow, sometimes purple. They go numb
from the bad circulation.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's absolutely like hardly any circulation when it's like the hand is like stiff and it's painful, but like I'm so used to the pain.
Right.
So that night I wasn't wearing any gloves. All I had was my Macache jacket, the big puffy one. So I had a big puffy Macache jacket. Fucking jacket cost me like $1,100, but it was fucking warm as fuck. But obviously not for the hands, you know. Right. So then I'm walking around wavy. I get to the crib. I'm trying to take my keys out of my pocket. but my hands are like numb. You know, I can't really. I can feel what's going on, but I can't really like grab anything. You know,
not much motion.
Really, not much motion at all.
Right.
And it's like it's pretty traumatic too. You know, like licking yourself like that, and I've lived like this for my entire life. So yeah, it's whatever. So I tried to grab my keys out of my jacket.
Right.
Mind you, at this time, I'm walking up the stairs to my place.
Yeah.
You haven't been to my place, no?
Not yet,
So
no.
it's like so the staircase. You know how those staircases where it's got those little openings.
Yeah.
So like they're just walking up, going to the front door, and doing that, and then obviously it was snowing at the time. It's -30.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to get my keys out, and then they just drop it in on the staircase in the little hole. So obviously, me being me, wavy, put my hands into the snow, -30. I'm digging. I can't see shit because I'm digging around. I'm trying to dig around for about 2 minutes. I was digging around, and I lost myself in that digging around. You know when you start you just like mindless, just mind. Like I was mindless. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like, at one point I came to. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
I took my hands up, but that time it was like 2-3 minutes. Fuck. So then, I'm not really noticing what's going on because my fingers are already like frozen pretty much. Put them in my pocket, and then I wait outside. I sit on the steps there, and all of a sudden, maybe about 10 minutes later, well, because I was outside for about 2 hours outside the crib.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so after, what am I saying, 10 minutes later? Yeah, so like a decent amount later, an ambulance just pulls up out of nowhere. They come straight to me. I'm like, what's this? You know? I'm like, I didn't call no ambulance. I literally couldn't because I couldn't even use my phone.
Right.
Like I couldn't even use my fingers type thing. So then I think it was one of my neighbors that called, but to this day I don't know which one it is because I'd love to go over there with a bottle of wine and be like, "Thank you for saving my fucking life."
Holy shit, man!
Because I could have been out there for fucking. I would have just been like sitting there.
Yeah.
You know.
100%, especially being wavy, man.
Like, fuck, man.
That's
you think about that type of shit. I'm like, fuck. Why did I put myself in that position? Now I've like lost fingers and shit, and it's like
from the just not having the circulation return.
Yeah. So I was in hospital for about 14 days. Yeah. So like just a little bit over a fortnight.
Damn. That's
insane, Eric is actually the one that picked me up from the hospital, and as soon as I jumped in the
Really?
car, he just hits me. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Fuck." He's like, "You could have died." I'm like, "Shit, man."
That's
don't even say
insane, man.
So trippy to think about. It's so trippy to think about,
Of course,
man.
I'm very, very thankful. Thank everything that's up there and everybody looking out for you, man. That's
Straight out.
everything happened the way you're alive and you're good.
Could have been so much worse.
I know.
I'm sorry for bumming everyone
No,
out.
it's real. I love thank you
fuck.
for being strong enough to fucking even talk about it and shit,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate that, man.
It's definitely an obstacle, but a minor obstacle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how have you found living
Difficult, man.
Yeah.
Difficult, but you can't. It's like I can't even let it get to me
of course.
because I think about it 24/7. 24/7 because my life's changed drastically through this. You know.
100%.
And it's like I think about it 24/7, but I can't even let it get me down.
Yeah.
But it's those late nights, even when this week when it was raining and shit. You know,
Of course.
I was bunning the zoo at the crib, and I'm just saying to myself, I'm like, I have music in the background. You didn't know I'm in my feels. I'm like, I'm in my feels and shit. I'm like, fuck, you know.
Man, of course.
I had to call my mum. I was like, listen, I need someone to talk to.
Yeah, man.
She's like, it's all good. Sounding like a bitch and shit, but yeah.
Oh, man. No.
It is what it is.
Man.
It is what it is.
Literally talking to somebody, that's the most important thing you can do, man.
It's relief.
100%.
It's good for the soul.
It's so important. You can't bottle the shit up and let it,
No doubt.
fester. You talk about the shit, talk to your closest homies, check in on your strongest people that you know,
checking
those
in.
are the people you gotta check in on.
That's
and
one thing we
actually
always
ask,
do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing we always do. I always fucking call them to check in. It'll be a couple of days we don't go with each other. You call me, you'll bell me.
Yeah,
Just
man,
checking
it's
in,
important
just same
to
kind of
do,
thing.
You know?
I think it's so key because you never know what someone could be going through.
Never ever.
And things can switch like that during the week. So someone can be having a good week and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yep. Yeah.
Something minor, but can escalate to something.
Yeah, man. And it's happened to me. It's happened over and over again, in the past little bit. It's happened to you over and over again.
Massively.
Sure. It's just having those people that you can just hit up and be like, bro, I need to talk. Let's go for a drive or come over, let's get high and fucking
come over, come catch a wave, let's get high, let's go for a walk.
Mindless, let's just get mindless and not worry about what the fuck is going on and shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's the self care, man. That's
what's
up.
up, yeah.
That's it, bro. Thank you for Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you
man.
for having me, G.
Of course, bro.
Fucking
I
hell.
appreciate
Thank you for having
You're
me,
a fan,
brother.
bro. You're
This
always
is
welcome
sick.
around here. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a regular thing. This one.
For sure.
You know.
100%, bro. You're always welcome.
No doubt, brother.
I'm
No
telling you,
doubt.
That's why I love doing this shit. It's because you meet amazing people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And through like random journeys and random like
It's
just natural.
The natural.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. The
That's
nice
how-
little links in life.
Mhm.
I like to call them links in
I
life.
mean, I see this guy everywhere. I love it. It's one of my
Over.
favorite things. Whenever
Yes,
I
brother.
pop up and I
Yes.
see this motherfucker pull
It's
up,
nice, isn't it? It's
it's
nice.
the best thing ever.
You know, it's lovely seeing you, my G.
Man, I'm
Straight
telling
up,
you.
man.
That's
Straight
why
up.
I'm like, the more I
Good
see
shit.
you, it's the more that I know that like life is putting you in my like
For a reason.
For a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah,
The
man.
creatives.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of shit.
Trying to get
that's-
this fucking fashion line up and running and shit too.
Let's talk about it, bro.
So actually, Breezy, when was this? When we, so maybe
Start
2015?
sketching, 15, 16.
When we started sketching was what, 2014?
Sketching Swan 16, yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, 2014, 15, 16 around the time. I'd actually already been sketching a few pieces. I already had a couple pieces already on deck. And then, I think it was, we went to lunch. It was like, I think it was like a Sunday. I was off, we were both off. We went to lunch at Joey's, just sat down.
Yeah.
And then he just looked at me and he was like, which is fucking crazy too, because I was just about to, this is actually crazy, because I was just about to fucking say something to you. When you looked at me and you were like, yo, we should start a line. I looked at you, I was like, are you crazy? I was just thinking the same thing,
I
because
love
I've already
those
been
moments.
sketching.
Right.
You know, that's
You
what
were
I'm
getting
saying. We're on the
prepared
same
for it.
fucking frequency.
I love that shit.
So then it was like, so he said that and I was like, perfect, you know, perfect, you know. And so we started discussing that, and then, what was the first name we had? 3P.
3P.
Yeah, PPP. So that was the first name, and then
Prepare, plan, play.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, because I already had my shit
Something
from
like that.
before.
Some plan, play, something.
I had my shit from before, and then we kind of like drifted more into like the partnership.
Yeah.
And then I just started sketching heavy. We started sketching, and we started looking at like different like industrial machines and shit, like sewing machines.
Right.
We never pulled a trigger on that though.
Right.
We definitely will be though.
For sure.
We will be. And then he left. He went back home. Went back to Toronto for a little bit.
For a little bit.
And then after that, so remember I had that dream. Yeah, so I had the dream. So that's why we changed up the name, because he left, and then I was kind of like doing my thing with the sketching, and then I had a dream.
Yeah.
Funny, because after I got that dream, I had to tattoo it.
For real.
The name. So I went to my boy Keenan,
Yeah.
and he tattooed this piece, FEI Faye.
Yeah.
So this name came to me in a dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, about like the line and all that.
I love it.
So then I was like, okay, no, this is a sign,
Right.
you know. And my boy Keenan just started tattooing, so obviously it looks so whack and shit, but like
No, it does not, bro. It means
I was like,
something to you.
it means something, you know. So
What
that's the
is
name
it?
of the clothing line.
What does it mean to you? Like, give me a definition. Give me.
So for me, and to give you just like a broader idea of what this symbolizes,
Yeah.
it's not just what came to me in a dream.
Yeah.
It's more like how I was feeling at the time.
Embodiment of all of it.
Like everything. I think everything at that point was going really well for me in life too.
Right.
You know, I was like steady, like everything was calm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was actually after a breakup too, but like my mind was like clear.
I know
Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly.
Like it was a relief of some sort.
Yeah, I just got through that. Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah. So it's like, and normally with stuff like this, like I wouldn't even think too much into it, but I've been thinking about the line a lot.
Yeah.
Up until that. So like I went to bed at that time, and I woke up. I remember specifically I woke up and I had it. I woke up and I put it on my I like wrote it down on my phone. I fucking have the names on my phone right now. I wrote it down on my phone. I woke up and I was like, okay, I need to just write this name down and shit.
I know those moments.
Like seriously, I think I can fucking find it
Dreams mean
right
a
now.
lot. They mean a lot.
Yeah, bro.
They
Like
tell you
it's-
what you're really feeling, what you're really thinking, what you're destined to do.
and it was so trippy. Like I woke up and I was like, yeah, I have to write it down. And then I told him about it. I told him about the name and shit, and then he was fucking with it. I told him about the dream, and then I pulled the trigger. I was like, I have to get a tattoo of this. Like I don't care. So I called Keenan, and he was like, no, I'm drunk right now. You want to come over and do it? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it.
it's
Like, and I was wavy too.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, let's do it. And then we did it. And I showed him, and you were like, yo, you're mad. Like, this is crazy. I was like, we have to do this, you know? The fact that it's on my body now, like, it has to come out.
100%.
Yeah, so we're gonna be focusing mainly on it's gonna be just urban streetwear.
Yep.
Mostly, but a lot of co-ed stuff.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a lot of straight cuts, simple seams too. It's gonna be definitely like a lot more relaxed pastel colors, but also like with some nice detailing too. Like it's gonna be like really complex in how it is, but it's gonna look really simplistic. Most of the pieces at least, but there's gonna be some crazy pieces too. You already know.
How you guys feeling like for fabrics and stuff like that?
Fabrics right now, we need to. So I actually have a great lineup for some fabric right now.
Nice.
But I need to find a way to, because I don't even. We're just starting out with this shit. Like we don't even know. Like don't even know what I'm doing with it even.
I know some people. If you ever want to talk to some people that do
for sure.
For
sure. Need to. Like I'd love to like even just like because good people find good people, especially if you're on a creative flavor too.
Yeah. I don't know if you know Tyshawn.
Tyshawn.
He had a clothing brand. It was called Dream Capital Clothing, and he's rebranding it now. I'm actually going to go see him tomorrow at like 11 a.m.
Okay.
Super early, and he just came back from Dublin.
No way.
He just went out there for a little bit. He plays football. He's young. He's a young cat.
He's a youngin'.
He's like 20, 21.
Perfect, man.
Man looks like he's fucking like 25, but like.
I remember I was doing at 20 years old.
He's a gem. That guy, like, he's already got like prints. And like he's got samples and he's got things. He's like rebranding his thing. He's coming out with a whole new line, like Estrella, and like
dope.
He's somebody I'm looking at. And I'm like, this motherfucker is like on top of.
He's putting you on.
Yeah,
he's boosting you to do better.
Exactly,
and
shit. And he's nothing but willing to just meet people, connect. And
for sure. Why not?
I'd love to make that connection at least to like.
Sure. Yeah. He's exactly like that too, though. Yeah, even today with like. When we were messaging today, because I linked up with him earlier on, and he was like, "Yo, tell Jaylin I'm coming around. I want to come around for the flavor, for the creative energy." 100%. And I was like, "Of course."
I'm glad, bro. I'm glad you came.
Yeah, I'm glad I came through, man. Good to meet both of y'all and just be part of this.
Good to meet SP, aka Bones. You know.
Young Bones, bro. He's
waiting
for someone to call him Bones, man.
For real, huh? Yeah.
We used to listen to Bones when we were in high school.
Way back,
bro. Like that was
Young Lean Bones.
Literally, we used to call him Young Lean too.
No way.
He would wear the circle. We used to give him circle glasses, like really dark ones. Yeah. And there's the Kyoto video, right?
Yeah. That's a heavy video. I like that video.
One of the best videos probably ever.
Is that the one where they're in the tracksuits? The night tracksuits. Yeah,
bro. Sick. That is one of the best shot videos. The quality at the time, like when it first came out.
Dude.
Insane. The edits, all the crazy, like, oh my god. But this motherfucker would put on the black little, like, circle glasses. And he would look just like fucking Young Lean in the fucking video. And we just call him Young Lean.
That's all good.
So fucking
standard shit. Yeah.
Bro, listening to like Bones back in the day, that's what taught me how to like rhyme.
Yeah, because he's heavy with it. Like, yeah,
he goes hard.
Even like Xavier Wolf.
Yeah, like all the motherfuckers.
Team Session shit.
Even like old Denzel Curry. Like,
oh man, don't even get me started.
And like Raider Clan was my shit.
Yeah.
Like
Space Ghost Perp.
Yeah, Space Ghost Perp. All that. Like even old ASAP, like Mob, and like. Fucking, there's a whole bunch of dudes that I would listen to from back in the day that just like refined my flows.
Yeah.
And now like it's just like picking and choosing. When I hear a beat, it's not about like how I rap. It's about what is the beat telling me.
What's it saying?
What's it saying to you? Exactly. Where's the pockets?
Where you feeding with it? Yeah. I hear you.
And then like having all this knowledge of all these different things from like underground to mainstream and in between, from like reggae to Afro and like Latin and like. All that shit influences how I rap and like come with flows and like hit shit.
No doubt.
Shit is crazy. Like music is just
it all comes together too. Yeah,
man. It's picking and choosing, man. It's dope.
That's all good, bro.
Yeah.
We need to hear more. Like I feel people that are like willing to do experimental shit. Jump out of the box.
You know what I want to know? I want to know what you have in your vault. How many you have in the vault?
How many?
How many you think you have? Because what we were listening to earlier, was that from the vault? Heavy pieces.
I think everything I played was unreleased.
Yeah.
That was what, like 8 tracks? I have that playlist is.
And that's all from the 2020 though.
Yeah, that playlist is 88 deep.
Okay.
And then I probably have another. I have another tape, a whole tape that never got released. I have voice memos. So like the way I make music
Mm-hmm.
is I'll like put my phone down, hit record, rap into it with whatever beat is playing, then take a couple days, listen to it, write it out, change words, whatever, and I could hit like 20 of those in a day.
Boom. Yeah.
So
Easy.
at the same time,
It's non-stop, huh?
yeah,
Like,
and the quality level of my freestyles is more than above average.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll freestyle for y'all later if you want.
For sure. Of
but the
course.
shit is,
Come
like,
on.
The shit is like refined. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I put
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
work into like that.
Excellent.
aspect of it.
Excellent. You focused on it, yeah.
Because it makes my workflow easier.
For sure. For sure.
If I can just lay my phone down and start rapping on a track and get the essence out, like we
Yeah.
were talking about earlier,
For sure.
Gotcha.
then I don't have to worry about like I'll hit the words still because I've been refining that shit. But
Yeah,
even if I
yeah.
can't in that day or some shit, my flow is locked,
For sure.
and then that's all that matters. Plug
Standard.
the words in and
Boom.
good to go. So for me, I'd say in that area of songs that need to be finished or they are finished but they need to get recorded,
Okay.
5 to like 800.
Fucking hell.
If we're talking like all of those, and majority of them
yeah.
are like, sure, like not all of them.
That's
are
gonna hold
the-
you steady for some time.
Yeah, not all of them
Yeah.
are the greatest, but I can definitely go in my voice memos, listen to
Switch
one,
them
and
up,
write
yeah.
it out and
Yeah.
drop it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Course.
it's at that level. So at that point, I would say, yeah, I'm confident enough.
My
for most
G.
of them. So
Like,
it's a steady workflow, and even every day, like I'll go pick up my homie Mo,
Mhm.
and we'll rap because we're working on a little tape together, and we'll make like 10 to 15 in that day, and
Yeah.
maybe not all of them are good, but majority of them
Just
are
roll
fucking,
it though.
majority of them
Yeah.
are bangers. That's
Gotta
the thing.
shoot,
Like
man.
we'll
Gotta
hit
shoot.
pockets where it's like 4 or
100%.
5 in a row, or like we got the hook
Because you
down,
never
everything
know.
down. Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
Fucking hell, you never know.
You gotta turn the beat on and just go.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
cruise it.
That's what's about.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I'll show y'all some voice memos and shit once we get off
sure.
the pod.
You know we're with it, man.
You know
No
what
one's
it
with
is.
that.
But yeah, man.
No doubt.
It's a fucking crazy ride. Like making music is just like, it's about expressing yourself as much as you can in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like why I started to write music and shit is because I was like a mad child. Like I was just angry.
Just angry, yeah. Just wanted to vent.
Yeah, I just wanted to vent my shit out. So
Yeah.
I would just write like, this, that, the next, blah, blah, blah. And eventually it turned into like talking about women, and then
Yeah.
it turned into like expressing myself once I like got out and saw the world. Became like, I need to like portray a rapper image. I'm cool, blah, blah,
For sure,
blah.
for sure.
Oh, one of them ones, yeah.
One of
That's
them
a
ones.
natural
And then,
progression, yeah.
I fell back and I was like, okay.
It's not. That's natural.
I was
though.
like, yeah, it's natural.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, stop stunting. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Write about who you are. And then there is a little bit of like, there's what is it? A hyperboles, and like I do a little bit more expression and shit when I'm rapping. But of course, like how I've always said, and I try to tell him when he's like making his music and going and approaching, is like you're not you always when you're making your music. Like
For
the way
sure.
that I look at it is like you are you, but you have to have like a bravado.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There has to be something about you that's a little bit more accentuated.
Yeah.
So like my charisma is more the Jaylin January you hear on like a fucking track
Yeah.
is different from the guy you're gonna meet in the street.
For sure.
In terms of his energy level,
Energy
or
type
like,
vibe, yeah.
I'm a lot more humble and a
Do you
lot
think
more
it's
sweet.
do you think it's situational though?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
So like if you catch me in the club turn after my song's been playing, or I've just hit it like a nice set, maybe I'm a little bit more
wavy.
yeah, but at the same time I like to keep myself as humble as I can.
Yeah.
So even if my songs are great and whatever's happening is like amazing, I would love for people to always be able to meet me, and it's an exchange of human to human contact,
doubt,
not of level or status or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So like, it is that when you meet me, but when you hear me on tracks, I want to have that confidence in my voice. And,
Yeah.
and a little bit more of like, yeah, fuck y'all motherfuckers, y'all can't step to me and whatever.
Type-ish.
Even
yeah.
if when you meet me, I'm gonna shake your hand and tell you you're a nice gentleman, but
For
you know,
sure.
shit.
Oh yeah,
You can
obviously.
still scrap
Common
and sing.
courtesy.
Yeah, you know
obviously.
what it is. You know what
Yeah.
it is, man. Be a gentleman.
100%.
Keep it together.
Just
bro.
know you have more flavor than him as well.
Exactly. You know what it is,
100%, brother. I'm on that too.
100%.
I'm on that too. You know.
But how y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty sweet, brother.
That's good.
Good
That's
stuff.
Sweet, man.
Glad to hear. You got any questions? You got anything you want to add? I know you got to bounce pretty soon, so we'll cut it. We'll cut it short.
I'm good.
Well, not really
Don't
short.
depend on me.
No, I'm not pinning it on you. I didn't mean to do that. That's bad. That's bad.
I'm just having a good time here. I'm gonna top myself up with a little beverage.
Do your thing. I think.
What we got here? Which one's this one?
Let me grab you something to chase.
Orange
in.
vanilla
I don't know if
twist?
you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get something for that.
No, it's all
Because
good.
I think you're just gonna drink it straight.
Oh, actually, no. Let me.
Exactly. Let me grab something. I think.
Oh, I would try it.
A little something.
You try it. We'll see how it is.
It's all good. I'm not really
Depends
too
if you
picky.
like orange or not.
I'm not really too picky when it comes to like. It's just a little drink,
See?
you know.
Yeah.
Peep it.
As long as that's some alcohol in it.
Just a little beverage, you know.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't take much. Oh yeah, it's actually perfect. It's got water in it.
Like a
Nice, there you
creamsicle.
go.
Like a creamsicle type
Yeah.
vibe, huh? Which I'm okay with. I'm cool with that. You said you boys, so what? You boys run one of these every week?
Every week.
What, every Monday?
Monday or Tuesdays.
Monday,
we
Tuesdays,
record.
yeah. What about doing on Sundays? Because obviously that's the name of the pod, right? If there's time, obviously you don't want to be forcing it either.
Yeah, he does a stream on Sunday nights. And so that takes up a lot of it. We used to do it like Friday, Saturday nights.
Yeah.
But then now we're a lot more ahead
of it.
But before we were just recording an episode, releasing it, recording.
Boom,
and then
boom.
we'd have to
But like
edit
no
a
editing shit,
2 hour. We'd
Oh,
still have
okay,
to
you still
edit,
have to edit, yeah, yeah.
within like 24 hours pretty much to get
That's a
it.
lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah, straight up.
And so
Like you have to like delegate some time to that.
yeah. And then when we started, mainly because we were in the lockdowns and we couldn't see
Perfect
each other.
timing.
And podcasts were labeled as an essential service.
Oh, what?
So
Really?
us
So you
doing
could
the
see each other.
podcast,
Yeah, yeah.
it was
It's a
legal
good way
to
to
get
hang.
together.
It's a good way to hang. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what we did, and then once we got out of the lockdowns a little more, and he started like playing Friday nights, we're like, okay, we have to pick a new recording date,
For sure.
and then we moved it to like Sunday,
Yeah.
or
Monday.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
And then-
Sunday to Tuesday type thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
And we always
all
work
good.
around,
That's all
yes, but
good. For sure.
that's how we came up with this recording date.
This is perfect. Because Jaylin was talking to, because like I said, we were going to do the one on the 6th, but we never got around to it.
Yeah.
So Jaylin hit me up yesterday because I linked him. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I linked him yesterday at the pint, and he was like, "Yo, let's fucking do this." I'm like, "Yo, we've been waiting, you know, like we've been
All I
waiting.
got is fucking pink lemonade, bro.
That will do the job.
Perfect. All right, there you go.
Do the job.
But literally, we've been waiting to do this for a minute.
Been
so
waiting.
I've been, trying to get it done.
100%.
Oh, where did I put my drink? You know what?
You know, yeah, when you get like now you have to get up again and
Exactly.
search and
Fuck
shit.
it, I don't care about it.
So good. That's all good.
So what's good? Pod, I'm pretty wavy. Not in a bad way. I like it.
Have you thought about starting a TikTok channel?
I've been thinking about doing it. My mom has one. She does it.
No, she does
Just
not.
remixes and then
No.
does little fucking funny little videos and shit. So I've been thinking about it because like we like.
What's wrong with TikTok?
There's nothing wrong with TikTok. I used to hate on it when I was like when it first started.
Oh yeah, I
You know, when everybody was regular.
But you know, we were fools because if we jumped on that early, we could
We'd
be
have been
making the
famous
M's right
already.
now.
Yeah, literally,
famous
bro.
already.
That's why we're
you know?
stupid,
Yeah.
bro.
Stupid.
So dumb every time.
Because we
some
thought we
dude
were
comes
sick and
out.
shit.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you know,
exactly.
it'll be some
Right,
goon on TikTok.
Exactly.
They're making cash. The funny thing, we're not
Yeah.
the goons out
so we're the goons now. We're some fucking bummy ass.
You know what I mean? Fast.
Now we're out here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get. I'm gonna get on the TikTok. I've been like thinking about it because I can do like remixes and DJ shit, and I can do like the skits and the funny stuff, and like we have ideas. He's got ideas. I've got ideas. All my boys have like ideas to do skits and like,
Yeah, like
self-care
skits,
Sunday
funny shit. Yeah, self-care
like,
Sunday shit. Yeah.
shit to just promote. You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
how that sounds to self-care Sunday. It's like it feels warm.
It's good. It's
Self-care
wholesome.
Sunday,
It's
you know what I'm
wholesome.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's catchy.
Yeah.
It's worth like putting on a fucking t-shirt or a.
Straight
I
up.
want to sell.
Bring us some merch and shit.
I want to sell hats that say self-care in like a nice like typewriter font
Mm-hmm.
with a dot, like just self-care with
self-care with
period,
a dot,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
just white and black. So
Yeah, but are you talking about caps or you talking about hat?
talking about caps.
Caps. Okay, boom. Like right here type thing.
Like a fucking.
Like a nice little fitted that you can like yeah.
Yeah, like what are the baseball cap?
Yeah, yeah.
Baseball cap with just red on the front. Just self-care. Boom.
Boom.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's I'm gonna make one for myself first before all
Yeah,
that.
For
Fuck.
sure.
Before you try scoop them.
And then on the back it'll say self-care Sunday on the brim.
Yeah.
You know? Or on the not the brim, but like where the hat like
Yeah,
you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We'll get shit up and running. We'll do a nice little collab.
You already
Face
know.
self care.
You already know, man.
Straight
100%,
up.
bro. Once I start throwing the parties, like what I want to do is like people like y'all that are doing your shit and making your own branding and doing your own clothing lines and doing things. I want to have like at my parties areas for you to be selling your clothing.
No doubt. That's how it should be.
For the whole night, you know what I'm saying? Not like in the beginning and not like just
the entire evening. Yeah,
all night
have
till
it all popping off
for fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah,
we have like a whole area dedicated for people to come and they can shop and they can just check it out and they'll be fucked up.
Just catch a wave. Like obviously there'll be drinks.
Yeah, of course.
There'll be music.
It'll be, but like what I'm approaching
steez.
to do is not like fucking parties that are like.
You want a collective feel.
Yeah. I want people that are willing to be there because they fuck with the vibe of like what we're trying to do. Not because they're there to get fucking absolutely wrecked.
Smash
someone and wreck
scrapping people.
Yeah, like I want us to all be fucked up.
Been there too many times.
We're all gonna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have a great time, but I still want there to be the peace and the harmony.
The serenity.
Yeah, it's a very calm thing. Yeah. It's Self-Care Sunday. We're not trying to go crazy.
It's gonna start with Scrappy Saturdays.
Hey man, that's fine. I'll meet you at the pint.
Yeah, it's straight up. Sure, you know.
Come check me at the pint.
The Self-Care Sundays.
Yeah,
that's a good way of doing it. Though.
I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice little wave going. Have it so there's vendors. People be able to sell their clothing, sell their art.
Mind you, people will be lining up to be involved in that.
That's
like people, because it's a space that people can have.
For sure.
You know, where it's like
community.
We recognize the community and a creative community.
For sure.
And the
Creatives
energy.
are always
so
looking
like,
for that space. You know, safe space, if you will.
A very important thing.
Sure.
Like, you know, show like things that you're working on, things that you're trying to come up with. Ideas, have artists come and perform and like have it a curated night.
That's the dream,
an event.
man.
Not
That's
like
the dream.
Yeah, not just a fucking everybody comes in, everybody slams the bar, then everybody slams the dance floor, and then slams the bar and dance floor, and everything's packed, and fucking there's a fight over there and everything. Yeah, like we want that by the end of the night.
It's not like equally like dispersed, you know. The flavors and the vibe and the energy isn't equally dispersed. You want it to be like all kind of like on the same level, like mellow too.
Nice vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course we're gonna throw our ragers.
Yeah.
Those are the dedicated nights,
For
like
sure.
where we're gonna get fucking lit.
Yeah, that's where the paper comes in.
That's where
heavy,
the fights
too.
are happening. I want y'all to get scrappy there. You know what I'm saying?
Then it's allowed. Like, please.
Yeah, but Sunday night, man,
get ready
keep
to rumble.
Chill.
Yeah.
Buy some merch, buy some clothing, buy some motherfucking merchandise, and keep in the community.
In the community,
money flowing because shit's fucking rising.
No
Inflation
doubt.
is a bitch.
No, straight up. You know who does it well though? Blair at Bauer. Bauer does it well, like the calm vibe.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, you're going there. You're not going to be getting like rowdy or piss poor on the floor and shit. Like
Bauer.
It's going to be like.
Big up Blair and big up Echo. Big up
Blair with the
big up
Bauer.
everybody at the Bauer.
For real.
The Bauer is a vibe, and that's what I'm saying. The Bauer, the Common, places that have a curated clientele, places that have been around for a minute and been doing their thing, and they like literally have a rapport where it's
hip hop brunch.
Yeah, hip hop brunch is important. Let's bring that back.
Bring that back, please. Fuck.
You know how many people have asked me about that? Honestly,
the hip hop brunch.
Oh yeah, a lot. Like I've probably like 7 or 8 within the last like 4 to 5 weeks.
Because it's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's
people
a vibe.
fuck with it.
You
people
haven't
like
peeped it, have you?
daytime, especially.
You peep the hip hop brunch?
Especially out here, man. People like shit in the day.
In the day, especially on a Sunday, because it's normally Sundays.
For sure.
No one's doing anything. Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to utilize that.
Day vibes.
People like to drink in this town too, so
people
like
a nice
Sunday where it's sunny,
tell
sunny
me when
fun
it's
day.
not a beautiful sunny Sunday. When is it not usually? And you go out, you have a nice fucking time. You usually hit a patio. You either go to Cactus, Joey's, Central.
You bounce around.
Wherever you
bounce
go,
around.
or you bounce around and you.
But it's those joints normally. Those joints,
And then you go. If you had one dope party where there was like 3, 4 dope DJs, the drink menu's crazy. They probably have and then everybody's there. The bad honeys are there.
The honeys are
all the dudes
there.
that have like the best vibes, the breakdancers.
And then obviously people are hitting on the snaps and the
Exactly.
Instagram. Oh, that's where the honeys are. Let's roll,
bro. I need to. That's what I need. I need the team of people that just live on the fucking Instagram and shit.
Yeah,
and that's
straight
where
up.
all y'all motherfuckers, big influencers. Hit me up for no reason, you know what I'm saying? We'll make We'll make big
it happen. Make it fucking happen. No.
I'm saying, man, that's the way to do it, man. Nowadays, it's word of mouth in that way.
Is that me or is that you? That's you. Word of mouth.
Word of mouth through like social media. You know what I'm saying? social media is word of mouth nowadays.
It's funny, like that's
stories and
just
all
that's marketing in itself. Like
that's what it's all about.
on the gram and shit. Like today, so like I every so often I'll just re-download Instagram and Snapchat. I'll delete them for like the longest time. Didn't have it for like maybe about 8 months, 8 to 9 months. But
that's a good cleanse.
Yeah, just a cleanse, brother.
Yeah, man.
Like the cleanse, I needed it at the time.
But
But now that I've re-downloaded it, both of them, I catch myself on there 24/7 now, just like TikTok. But it's like I look at it as also like just like it's just like an opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a door of some sort because you never know who you can connect with. You know, because I'll get like DMs. You know, people will be starting like a new line of sorts, and they'll see my posts and my feed and such, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're looking for an ambassador for this, for this new line we're starting. Like, we're looking for like a model for this and that."
Right.
And I need to take more of those opportunities because I haven't. You know, you see that kind of stuff where you're like, oh, you kind of just brush it off type thing because you're thinking you're too sick and shit. It's like, oh, you know, or you don't want to just like, or you're maybe doing other things that you know. So it's like, I get a bunch of those on Instagram. It's like I'm gonna start taking those opportunities because these people are trying to like brand themselves and market themselves with like other like fashion influencers or like music or whatever. You know, so it's like take that
literally because they honestly, even if it's a smaller brand or whatever, and like things,
you never know. To start somewhere. You never know.
You never know what's gonna blow up. You never know what's gonna happen. And like even with you, when you started your he does like a car page, right? So like
okay, sick.
So like all cars, and like he grew it really exponentially, like really quick. Figured the algorithm out. And you get like people hitting him up. You had that one sponsorship, like for that contest we did.
Oh yeah, for
no way.
Like you got a bunch of car lights to be able to like deck your car out and do like neon shit. And he did a whole giveaway. Gave away like $100. What was the second prize? Was that the car light?
You did a whole giveaway type thing?
Like, yeah. Like set
that's
it up.
So sick.
Yeah,
that's
had
so
people,
sick.
Like, sponsorship. Had like I made the flyer for him and everything.
Yeah,
and, like,
dope.
It was dope and like.
It's a good way to start. You know what's funny? We're gonna look back on this in like 5 years, 10 years when we're popping off. Yeah. We'll be like, listen, there's a good way to even like platform yourself. Start. You know.
Literally, that's why I wanted to do this.
Thank you for like I keep thanking you for having us on it for real.
No, man.
For real, because you never know, like you know, obviously you want to make the appearance.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut this one a little bit early still. I think I'm gonna have to head out as well still.
That's 100%.
Back to the chorus still, but
it's all good, brother.
Yeah, fam, this was
it's
an experience.
This is an experience, brother.
It's different.
You're welcome to come through anytime.
Oh, brother, I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Shit, don't worry about that. Yeah, I'll be back.
No, trust me. This is the safe haven. You're always welcome.
Appreciate
Just hit me up. Let me know what's going on.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hey man,
like fucking having us, man. Give me a fucking hug,
man. Like I said,
you're always profanity, but I can't help it.
Bro, that's how we do it, brother. We do the profanity. That's how.
SP, stand up and give me a squeeze, brother. My G. Thank you for having me, brother.
Thanks for coming, bro.
I'm still tripping over that flow that he had.
Oh,
you crazy?
You wouldn't even see that coming, brother.
Appreciate you.
That's great.
That was dumb. That was dumb.
Seriously,
I'm telling you. You guys are fam.
Sorry we have to cut it short.
No. Don't even worry. We're good. We got tons.
We got plenty of this to do.
Tons.
Please,
we out of
next
here,
week,
man.
give us a call.
No,
Please. Stop it. You know.
Brother, I appreciate it, man.
What G?
Always welcome, brother. Always
Please.
welcome. That's why we do this, man.
I might even link you this. When are you free this week?
This week, let's see. Today's Tuesday.
We can't even plan too much ahead until, like, you know, things happen.
No. I'm not trying to worry.